At Klein High School's first HOSA club meeting, I got to interview one of the club members who had been in the club for exactly 2 years, learning about the HOSA club exclusively.
I'm Ankita Tature. I'm 16 years old and I'm a junior at Klein High School.
What made you want to join HOSA and what does HOSA stand for?
So HOSA stands for Health Occupation Students of America, and my interest began from childhood. I've always been interested in the healthcare field, especially neurosurgery, and coming to Kane, it was like a really big part of my life. So HOSA has been an incredible opportunity for me and a great experience to ponder my interest.
What are some of the events you have attended and what can you do in HOSA?
So HOSA is a lot of volunteering service, which is great, for yourself and to just give back to your community. Some of the events I've been to are a lot of nursing homes, and you just interact with the elderlies and you get to learn more about the different diseases, and it's a lot of healthcare field related volunteering hours.
What can you get out of joining HOSA? For example, a Letterman jacket, volunteer hours, or experience in the workplace.
So you definitely get a Letterman jacket if you meet the requirements for 2 years straight, and you get a cord for graduation. Other than that, you do get a lot of experience working in the healthcare field and a lot of knowledge about how it works.
What was your best experience in being in the HOSA program?
So personally, my best experience has been competing. I'm currently a junior and I've been competing for 2 years, my freshman and my sophomore year. I competed with a partner both times and I have progressed to state, but I definitely enjoyed my experience rather than the outcome.
How is the environment in HOSA?
The environment is so friendly and it's very enjoyable. All our officers are really nice and they know what you need and can get it for you very easily. Also, you're going to gain a lot of friendships through HOSA and a lot of leadership experience.
Is HOSA time consuming, especially with the amount of kids in the club?
It's definitely not time consuming. So out of all the clubs, it doesn't require as many volunteering hours per semester. And with obviously academics in high school, it only requires 10 hours per semester. And if you do any other outside volunteering, those can be added to your HOSA hours.
How did HOSA's transition from COVID affect you and the environment around you?
So with COVID last year, a lot of our volunteering hours were online. So it would be on like a Google Drive or a Google document and you would submit your volunteering hours. It definitely was not as fun as freshman year with all like the live events, but we have gained a lot of more members this year, and as it is in person, it's going to be a lot more fun this year with a lot of more new events.
Hi, my name is Adelie Torres and I am a junior.
What made you strive to join Student Council?
What actually made me want to join Student Council was an old teacher of mine who was also my AVID teacher last year during 10th grade. And she told me that she was the leader of Student Council at the time, and she told me to join, which I did, and then ever since then I've liked it a lot.
What events did you throw in Student Council and what event are you throwing now?
Events that we did last year, since COVID hit, we didn't really get to do a lot, but we did a lot of poster making and we did a lot of conventions. And we did socials that were in the Student Council that we were able to do that was COVID-free. And now we're working on homecoming, which right now we're doing homecoming posters and working on the homecoming parade.
What can you get out of joining Student Council?
You can get a lot of stuff joining out of Student Council. You can get Letterman jackets, but I would say that the best thing out of Student Council is the friendships that you make along the way. I've made a lot more friendships, and it's really fun, and it makes you more social as well.
What was your best experience in being in the club?
I would say my best experience, like I said before, is the friendships, because there's a lot more people that you're just interacting with and you can share interests with as well, because Student Council brings a lot of people from different grade levels together and it's really fun.
How long have you been in Student Council?
I've only been in Student Council since 10th grade. Since I'm in 11th grade now, this is my second year in Student Council.
How has Student Council's transition from COVID affected you and the environment around you?
Student Council last year, like I said, we didn't get to do a lot of events that required a lot of people together. So last year was mainly poster making and everything, which people now think Student Council is only that. But from now this year, we're getting a lot more like social gatherings together, and now our conventions can actually be in person compared to online, how they were on Zoom last year. Go join Student Council now.